He battled to take the lead, to see it slip away in that fashion. How tough is that to swallow?
Yeah, I mean, that game's as tough as it comes. I don't think there's, I don't think you're going to see a game that comes much more difficult on a team than that. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. So that being said, all we can do is shower up and, get ready for tomorrow. And we play these guys again very soon. So we're going to play them a lot this year. So we have some work to do.
Pagan was just chatting with us, obviously very frustrated with himself, disappointed. What was the thought process going right back to him tonight after a tough one the other day? Yeah,
I mean, EP's got really good stuff. EP's a guy that we've believed in. He's pitched in a lot of big spots for us this year. We got a 3-run game out there and give him an opportunity to get back out there and win a ball game for us, and that's really it. Obviously, he's struggling at this point. You can't deny that. We all have to kind of look at the situation and figure out what we do next and how to get him right and where he needs to be.
You guys are still in a good spot. You're 2 up. You've had 4 of these games against them in the last week. What do you do to keep those kind of losses from building mountain, I guess?
Yeah. When you have one of them, it's obviously frustrating. When you have a few of them, you really got to make sure that you don't get too inside your own head or you can get emotional, but not over. You don't want to get overly emotional or spastic or anything like that. We have a game just about every day coming up for a little while. We're doing a lot right in these games. We're putting ourselves in a really good spot. We got to find a way to finish these games out is what we have to do. I mean, we've had a bunch of leads. We've won some games, and the losses, a lot of them have been very difficult. How we've dealt with those, we've talked about it a lot. We've dealt with them pretty well by coming back the next day or, the next couple of days and playing good baseball. So our guys are definitely capable of that. We've been doing that, and we'll continue to.
We asked this the other day, but is there a point where the results continue to come like this where you consider changing Emilio's usage around a bit?
Yeah, I do think so. And like I said before the game, we already have done that. We've actually done that with him already. But also in a game like this, and like in a couple of these games, when you've already used guys like Duran and you've already used guys like Jax and Thielbar, and we've pitched those guys, they've pitched well. We've stretched them out pretty good. We've gotten the most out of them in these types of situations like we did today. And then, we have to turn to another guy. We need a full bullpen. We need our guys to be able to go out there and pitch. And we've looked to EP a lot in those spots, and also we've looked to some other guys in those spots too. We'll continue to look at everyone. We're going to have to rely on our guys to be able to go out there and get outs, and that's what we're going to do.
Maybe it was yesterday, but what do you say to Emilio when he's kind of going through this? Like, have you talked to him already after tonight's game? Or?
No, I'm not going to talk to him tonight unless I run into him. I'm not going to go find him. We know he's frustrated. Nothing that I say tonight. I've talked to him a few times this week already. We've talked about, what some of those, interactions are like. And he's going to spend time with our pitching guys and spend time working through what he needs to work through to get right. I mean, there have been times where Emilio Pagan's one of the best relievers in baseball. He knows what that feels like. Right now, his stuff is actually good. The execution's not good. The stuff is good. So there's something there, obviously, to work with going forward. But we need to also look at ourselves in the mirror and be accountable and know that right now, he's not getting the job done the way we know he can, but we're going to keep working.
Emilio actually said that he feels like his stuff is good, maybe the best it's ever been, but obviously that execution is not there. How hard is it to bridge the gap between those things, knowing also that, the pitching coach that maybe he's been trying to work with this year is not going to be here as of 2 days?
Yeah, I think those are related, obviously, but those are, probably longer point discussions. Do I have the answer as I sit here right now talking to you? No, I don't have the answer. But we're going to turn our pitching group, loose and let them go do their thing. But yeah, when you look at what's coming out, that is the kind of stuff that gets major league hitters out. It really is. And he's in a rut at this point. He's got the stuff, but obviously there's something a little missing, and he's a worker. He's gonna continue to put his head down, and he's not going to shy away from any time we give him the ball, and he's not going to shy away from any difficult conversation either.